Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. A lot of you guys are new to my channel, and I'm just so thankful that you guys found my videos, and I just hope that I can encourage and motivate and inspire you to live life to the fullest, chronic illnesses, struggles, and all. So today's video might be a little bit rusty because I haven't done a video in I think 2 months, and I am so sorry. And even though I'm sick, I still feel like I have this responsibility, of course, to keep up with you guys and keep in touch and share my story, and I haven't been doing that, and I feel really bad about it because I know that God doesn't want us to hide what we're going through. He wants us to share our stories, to be a testimony to others. So I feel really bad I haven't been sharing as much. I've kind of been like closed off a little bit, and I think it's just because you're going through a lot, you just feel overwhelmed, and the last thing you want to do is talk about it. But I have to regain some courage and strength and continue to talk about things like this to hopefully help you. So anyway, with that long intro done and over with, I do have my little notebook here that I wrote some thoughts about today's video so I don't go too off tangent and too crazy. So we're gonna try to stay on topic, but we'll see what happens. Just bear with me. So today's video, I'm gonna be talking about chronic illness sneak attacks. And what I mean by sneak attacks is, we all have flare-ups. People with chronic illnesses do get flare-ups. And it is a very difficult thing to endure because a lot of times we don't see them coming. So, one day we'll be fine, and, that night or the next day we're in the hospital and people are just like, whoa, like, what happened? Like, I just saw you last night and you were fine. And also a lot of people don't know is when we're out and we have makeup on or we have our hair done or whatever, it's not because we're better or that we're feeling good. A lot of times we try to do these things to make us feel better and feel good about ourselves. So it can often be an illusion. I'm sitting here and I did my hair and everything, but do I feel good? No, let's be real. I've been struggling a lot. It doesn't matter like how long you've been sick for. Sneak attacks happen to everybody. These flare-ups happen to everybody. And, you could be eating really healthy. You could be doing yoga or exercising or, taking your medication perfectly, and you can still have these downfalls of flares. It's not your fault. You're doing everything that you can in your power to do, but it's just how chronic illness works. So it's really, really good for others around us to keep in mind that we cannot predict what's going to happen. We don't know if we're going to be okay in 2 hours, or if we're going to be okay tomorrow or next weekend for a plan or a date or something. So it makes it really hard for us to cancel plans and stuff because we don't want to cancel plans. It just happens because we're not feeling well. And yes, you can be feeling fine right now and in like 5 minutes be on the floor crying in pain. It's just how it is. It is the most insane thing, but it is completely honest and truthful. That's just how it can be. This whole thing is a complete true story. I went on a date with my boyfriend. We're in the car listening to music, just laughing, having a good time. And when you have those like laughter moments where like you have the giggles and you literally can't stop laughing, you don't know why, but like everything is hilarious to you. That's what happened. I could not stop laughing. I don't know what was happening, but I was laughing so hard and there was just joy coming out everywhere. Joy. I was so happy and just laughing so much, so hard. And then of course, Gabe is laughing, my boyfriend, and it's making me laugh harder, and it's just like this ongoing laughter mess. And all of a sudden my laughter is turning to tears because I am not feeling good. Like I went from like maybe like a 4 on the pain scale to like an 8 in like a 15-minute span. So my body freaked out and I was flaring in just full swing. Like my joints were freaking out. They hurt so bad. And then my lungs and like my chest were feeling really tight and it was hard to breathe. And you know, my intestines were hurting and I had to go to the bathroom and like I was nauseous. Just I felt really, really sick really quickly and it was a mess. And literally it was like the weirdest thing because I was just laughing and the laughter threw me into a flare. Then I was in the hospital that night, you know, hooked up to IVs and stuff. So it's just like, how could you go from like 1 minute being fine and laughing and just having a good time, and then 15 minutes being in a huge flare up, and then, you know, a little bit later going to the ER because you can't get it under control and it just keeps getting worse. Logic? No, I don't understand. I don't think I'll ever understand the logic behind a flare-up. It's random, it's weird. We don't like flare-ups. We don't like it at all. Am I right? Flare-ups are very serious and they're very unpredictable and they're scary for us, and I know that they're scary for people around us too, because it's a very unpredictable thing to watch somebody go through and also be the one going through it yourself. So it is really challenging and hard to try to cope with them, but it's really important that you understand that, you know, flare-ups happen to all of us with chronic illnesses, and it's not necessarily something that you did, and you can't blame yourself for a flare-up because it's just so unpredictable and so weird. And I know I keep saying unpredictable and it's probably getting really old, but that's like the main word for like chronic illness, just unpredictable. That should just be the definition of chronic illness. Just know that you do have my support, you have the chronic illness community around us, and you're not alone at all. So I understand the flare-ups, I understand the unpredictability, I understand that it's not black or white, I understand it's like gray area. Like there's just all these like confusing little like tangents that come off of chronic illness, and it's one of the most challenging things to face every day. And so I just want you to know that you're not alone. I hope I didn't go off too much on this. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make this a really long video, but I just want you to know it's not your fault if you're having flare-ups that are just not under control. And it's not your fault if today you're fine and tomorrow you can't go out. It's just not your fault at all. So please don't beat yourself up about these things. You're doing the best you can, and that's all you can do. So anyway, hopefully this video made some kind of sense, and that you enjoyed it. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel so that you can have more videos pop up on your newsfeed when I upload them. And I hope that this video helped you, encouraged you, inspired you, just helped you in some way. And please feel free to follow me on my social media below, where I share a lot of inspirational writing and just uplifting things and my own story. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!